What's up, YouTube? It's me, Kikochio. We are back. Yeah, we're back today for another movie review. This time, we're gonna do Harry Potter, Fire Goblet. And it's my first Harry Potter movie review as well. And, you know, there's gonna be so many, why are you not starting with the first one? Why do you not start with the first Boy Who Lived? Or the second one? I wanted to start with the fourth one. I don't give a fuck. I feel like this is the best one. It's not too soon. It's not too late of the Harry Potter movies. Like in between, and that's great. And I have a scar here. Because to pay homage to the Boy Who Lived, right? We're just here to talk about this movie. Yeah. And yeah, before we jump into it, like there's gonna be spoilers, guys. So in case you haven't watched Harry Potter Fire Goblet, I would advise you to come back once you watched it, because I'm gonna spoiler. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. And also before we're gonna start, yeah, why not subscribe? I'm joking. But before we start, also we're gonna talk about the fact that we're talking about the movie. I'm not talking about the books. I thought I made it obvious, but it's still better. I said, okay, because we've been talking a lot about this. There are these videos on YouTube, about the difference, the things that happened in the books that did not happen in Harry Potter. I sent the video to one of my friends, right? Yeah, if you see these, shout out to you, Gio. I sent him this video. I seen this too, and I watched the videos, and I'm like, that's all good and all, but there's just some of you guys who make these videos, or some of you in the comments are like, if you don't read the books, right? These guys are. If you don't read the books, they're not a true Harry Potter fan. They're not a real fan. They did not write the books. I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't give a fuck. Yeah, these few facts that only happens in books, they are interesting. Some of them are interesting, good to know, but it doesn't impact the movie a bit. All right. All these things, guys, just to not make us enjoy Harry Potter movies. Nothing, because I'm not. According to them, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I can never be a Harry Potter fan because I never read the books. That's what they think. Like, if I would be in a relationship and my girl would leave me because she would ask interrogate me questions about like what was in the book, and I don't know because I just watch a movie. Like, no, as a Harry Potter fan, you need to know. You need to know about stuff, things like this. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is just fucked up. Oh, what you want to tell me? You want to tell me? Oh, man, in the books, Emma Watson is uglier and stuff. They had to do with his buck teeth. Am I going to complain if I watch Harry Potter and Hermione looks better in the movie than in the books? You think this is bad? That's what you want to tell me. What the fuck makes a difference? Oh! You didn't see how they trained before they fought Voldemort. We're already talking about the last movie, but bullshit like this is not gonna impact my movie experience with Harry Potter, Fire Goblet, Goblet, and me enjoying it, and the other stuff, man, y'all. Harry Potter Fire Goblet is the worst movie. It's the worst Harry Potter movie. I hate this movie. This movie is bad. Blah, blah, blah. I disagree. I will even say Harry Potter 5 is worse than Harry Potter 4. Oh, what you want to tell me? What's his name? Dumbledore. Dumbledore fights Voldemort. You cannot say that Harry Potter 5 is worse than 4. I said it. What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? I mean, the fifth one is really not that good. I mean, Harry hasn't cut his hair. It's the first thing I didn't like about Harry Potter the fifth one, he cut his hair and stuff. That's really not good, man. I'm like, what are you doing? Or the Harry doesn't look like in the books anymore. Stuff like that, guys. Nobody gives a shit. But we're here to talk about the fire goblet before we talk about the other ones. I think it's much better. And it's been a long time I watched it, so I don't even know how it starts anymore. All I remember is that they're getting attacked at the beginning of the movie, right? They set stuff on fire, and then they all get all hysterical. What is the fire goblet all about? They go back to school, right? And I think it's like a special year. You guys can fact check me if I say something wrong, but I always talk things I remember. Then they're there, and then the other, I don't know what they even do. Are they doing a tournament? It's just like a tournament they do. It's school tournament of wizard. Guys, I just enjoy watching a movie with wizard. Just, doing this. Guys, if you watch Harry Potter, you're just looking at guys holding wands and doing stuff like this. That's the whole movie, bro. And I just enjoy watching. But yeah, they're having a tournament. I think it's a tournament. I'm just gonna call it a tournament because they get like the goblet, right? Whoever gets the cup, fire cup, whatever. And then there's all other schools coming. You have the Fleur de la Cour, right? Fleur de la Cour is there, comes to the school, and Ran wants to get with her, right? Ran Weasley, right? Isn't there something like the Ran Weasley? The Ginger family, is there something that their incest going on? I don't know. There's somebody married to their cousin, brother. Well, that's what's not about. But Ran was get with Fleur de la Cour, right? With the giant, with the Hagrid. What's get with the giant woman, or is she bigger? Is she taller than Hagrid? I don't know. And then the other school. Is there other school? No, right? Only 3 schools, like Hogwarts, and you have Fleur de la Cour. Then you have how's the other guy named Krum, right? Am I right? Krum. This guy also participate, and then and then it's Cedric, right? Cedric. It's Cedric, right? And then there's like another another name coming out of the fire cup, right? And then Dumbledore like picks it up and it reads and it's like Harry Potter. This is the best scene, guys. This is the best scene when this actually happens. That's just funny. That's funny. If you don't laugh at this scene, I don't think if we can talk anymore because this must be the funniest scene. This is the funniest scene in the movie, right? I think so. Yeah, there are the funny moments. Yeah. I mean, the fire goblet, as you guys can see, just has like a special place because this is like the first Harry Potter where it gets more serious. And the previous one is also kind of serious, but it's not that serious. You know what I mean? You have to take Harry Potter standards. Serious, right? No pun intended. But yeah, we're talking about Harry Potter 4. All right, the other ones can come later. If even, I don't know if I'm going to ever review all of them. Maybe not, most likely not. But yeah, we're talking about the 4th one. The 4th one is the first one where you see deaths, right? First of death with the boy who live. You got to think, guys. Most of us like watched it since we were like little, so it was interesting to see Harry and Ron and Hermione and Neville. It was interesting to see their growth while we were growing, while we were going to school, right? And wishing we would go to wizard school, right? And ride the broomstick and stuff. Just didn't do stuff like this, right? And that's why. And then when you watch the 4th one, we're talking about the first time because I watched it in the movie theaters too. I think that's also that's the only Harry Potter movie I watched in the movie theaters. All the other ones, I had to get the DVD. That was my only Harry Potter movie, and I had to watch it And yeah, that's why it's so special, the Fire Goblet. Maybe many of you don't like it, but for Harry Potter fans or those who really watched all of them, they're like, this one is special though because there's where the movie got darker. Well, it was already dark, but it got dark, and it was like, no going back, right? That's why we're talking about this one first. So yeah, Harry's name was in this thing, White Goblet, and then they had 4 participants. And Harry was there, and they were like, "No, Harry, you're too young, Harry." It was you have Hermione hugging him because you could die. And then yeah, they have to participate in games, and the first one is the one where they have to like fight a dragon. I don't know if they have to fight a dragon. They just have to get an egg, and then the dragon guards it, and it's just cool. You actually get to see a dragon. When do you get to see a dragon in the movie? Not really. It's the only time they show you. They could have thrown in more dragon scenes, but it's okay. It's cool. You get to see dragon scene. The dragon scene is cool. Watching it the first time is very cool. Now it would be like, maybe now I would say it's cheesy. Don't get me wrong. Maybe now, if you watch it now, it would be cheesy. But back then, it's great. One of the best songs. Yeah, the best songs, best scenes, and then when Harry's done, right? They always have like a celebration, right? I don't like this, man. You're just feel like the shit, man. I want this also to be this should have been played at my graduation. Why you guys don't do this? This is what I want to hear. What are the other games they do? I don't even know. I remember the ones with the dragon, and then the ones with the water, where they have to rescue one of their friends, and then the mermaids are there, right? Was there like a game before, and I just forgot about it? Could be. And then then they have to rescue one, and Harry gets something from Neville, right? A tip where he swallow something, and then because everyone has to mutate into like a fish creature to breathe underwater, and then to save the guys, and then Harry wants to save Ginny, right? Or whoever. He wants to save one of them, and they're only allowed to save one, and they're washing your pants like, oh no, is somebody already gonna die? Is somebody already gonna die, Harry Potter? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, man, that's that. I think after that, I think they already do the finals, right? Where they do this labyrinth stuff. Wasn't it that? Or was there not a game, guys? I can only remember these 3 games. So, hey, if I forgot one, guys, hey, it's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, bro. Then before that, they're gonna go to like prom, right? School prom, right? Go get a school prom, and Harry likes this girl. How's her name? I don't know anymore. I forgot her name, but Harry wants to ask this girl, and then she's like, I'm sorry, Harry. Cedric already asked me. Look, guys, I'm almost tearing up. I was so sad, right? Watching this the first time. Being turned down like, don't have girls. Girls suck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harry. You're not sorry. I'm sorry. Cedric Diggory already asked me. I'm sorry, Harry. I just think he's better than you. Bro, this gotta be so sad. This was the saddest scene. This is so sad, bro. And Harry had to go with these twins, right? Harry and Ron, they went in with the twins and stuff. And then they were sad because Hermione was looking good again. I think you guys just have a problem with her. That she looks good in the movie. You guys just hate her You guys hate her. Do you realize you guys hate her for looking good in the movie? Because that's what they showed. But I don't want to talk about this stupid prom because after this they're having this stupid argument and then you see Hermione cry. They're arguing with Harry. Oh, it's so sad, man. You know. Shortly after this, not much happened. They do the labyrinth scene, guys. Doing the labyrinth stuff. That's all that happens. And Harry and Cedric Diggory, right? so Harry and Cedric Diggory was, in front of the fire goblet, right? And they ran. First they pushed each other. And then they helped each other. It's weird. How they fighting each other to get the fire goblet. You're both from the same school. This makes no sense. So Harry and Cedric Diggory were so close. And then Harry was like, you grab it. And then Cedric Diggory was like, no, you grab it. And then Harry was like, okay, both. And they both grab it. Because it was meant for Harry to grab it. Which is weird. Why Harry? I mean, why did Daniel, told Cedric to grab it with him? Did Harry knew? Was this a setup? We're never gonna find out. But yeah, they grab it and then they get teleported because there was like a spell on the fire goblin. They get teleported somewhere in somebody's graveyard. I think there's where like Voldemort's dad is buried. Daddy's buried in there. But Voldemort, it's so sad. Voldemort, they never showed his childhood stories. Only this little scene with Dumbledore talking to him. This is so unfair. That's why every Harry Potter movie is trash, right? Yeah. Then they're there, and 10 seconds later, Cedric dies. Cedric Diggory gets killed 10 seconds after they got there. That's just so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, guys. I think seeing this the first time, this didn't make me sympathetic towards Cedric Diggory. Never did. But just seeing somebody, the scene when you see somebody lifeless and you just hear somebody, you don't see them, but you see somebody in the background, he's dead! This just traumatizes these little guys when you see this little guy. And yeah, and it's the end of the movie. You see Draco Malfoy's dad. Daddy's daddy. All the daddies are there. Draco Malfoy is there, and he's and Voldemort shows up. It's the first time you actually get to see him like in a full form, right? And he takes like out the mask of all his disciples, right? And what's his name? Lucius Malfoy. I don't even know, but he was like his voice is not like his right hand. I don't even know, bro. But yeah, then they didn't want to do a showdown. And, Harry has to fight Voldemort, right? They fight. Harry didn't even bow because he's so disrespectful. And then Harry gets to see his daddy, too. And his mom gets to see them and they talk to him. I don't know what they said anymore, but they both said something like, you're not strong enough yet. You're not ready yet to beat Voldemort, Harry. And then you see Cedric, I want you to take my body to my dad and stuff, right? And that's it. So the spirits of Harry Potter and stuff, Harry's mom and dad and Cedric helped him survive this. So he was the boy who lived again, right? And then, everyone sees when Harry gets back and Harry's crying. Because it's so sad, man. It's so sad. It's so sad. I know there's a lot of stuff I didn't mention, but, you guys know. I'm not going to talk about it. And that's it, guys. That's it. This movie is to show us that Voldemort is alive, right? This is what Harry said. He's alive. The movie is to show us that Voldemort got back and stuff. That's it. And to me, it was pretty fun for what it was, what they did. I liked it. This maybe not the best. It's not. It's not the. It's not the best Harry Potter movie. Of course not. You know. And arguably, it is the worst. Right? It is the worst if you compare with every other. Every other Harry Potter movie just has like some special things this movie doesn't has, but even if it's the worst movie, it's still very good. But I would maybe say it's maybe a tie between the fourth one and the fifth one. The fifth one is not that good, come on. But yeah, guys, I like it. I would give it now maybe an 8. Maybe an 8. Maybe 8 is even too much, right? 7.58, something around there. It's not too much, but it's great though. It shows, it delivers, right? You get to see Ron again and Hermione and everyone. I mean, that's always fun to see them. You see them getting into puberty. It's the first movie where Harry and stuff, like learn about fucking and stuff. That's why maybe we like this so much. It's just the movie, and out of everything, the movie just came out at the right time. But yeah, guys, I really don't want to make this movie too long. Movie review too long, guys. Did you guys like it or you hate it? Do you want some more Harry Potter movie review? We can be back with another title. Until then, guys, catch you guys later and later. Oh, where is he? I was just wearing the cloak, right?